Hi, my favorite prepper peeps. How are you today? I am Mama Couts, and I want to share with you a little bit about On Guard today. If you don't know me and how you found me, I blog at mamacouts.com. I've been blogging there for quite a few years, and I have been doing essential oils as part of my preparedness plan for about 4 years. We started because I wanted to just have the oils on hand just in case of an emergency. And what I quickly learned was not only the learning curve that there was in having oils, I couldn't just put them on my shelf and use them when I needed them. I needed to know how to use them. And I also learned that they were something that we needed in our everyday lives as well, because you know what? They keep us healthy, and we need to be healthy for those emergencies that might pop up in life. And that doesn't necessarily mean when the zombies come. It could mean when somebody might lose a job with a layoff, or if there's a weather emergency or something like that. So our overall health is better because of using the oils every day and having them in our lives. A few things that we've done is gotten rid of toxins in our home. We have only oils to clean with. I use them in my laundry detergent. I use them in our hand soap, everything. So today I'm going to cover how On Guard can help you. And so On Guard is what is known as our protective blend, and it's really good for immune system building. It keeps us healthy. It kills the germs. If you want to Google some stuff, if you like Google, and I can't really say a whole lot on here because the FDA doesn't allow us to say things, but if you want to Google On Guard and I don't know, some of the normal things that go on with winter, you could find out how great On Guard is at fighting those germs, like more effective than bleach or Lysol even. So we have a whole line of On Guard products that I use in my family every day, especially during the winter. And if we're going to be out and about doing stuff during the day, or if you've got kids that go to school, or if you have to actually leave the house to go to work. I'm blessed enough that I don't have to go to work outside of the home, but my husband does have to leave every day. My kids do stuff outside of the house. So we make sure that we all have our On Guard on hand so that we can go ahead and be healthy all winter long. So the first thing that we use is these On Guard gel caps. Now, these are called Protective Blend gels, and they just come in a little itty bitty gel cap, just like that. And during the regular like not holidays, but like the regular seasons when it's not winter, we only do about one every other day. During the winter, we do one every day, and this has got a little bit of a kick to it with oregano. It's got clove and cinnamon and a few other oils in it. And it just keeps us healthy. If we're going to go on a plane somewhere, I take an extra one because I just want to make sure that I am not going to get the germs that are floating around in there. To couple that, we have the On Guard beadlets, and these are like kind of, I would say like a Tic Tac is maybe what I would compare it to, about the size. They have a quarter of a drop of On Guard in them. Now, I know some of you are like, I'm not taking these oils internally. You totally don't have to, and it's your prerogative. I have an option for you for that too. But these have a quarter of a drop of On Guard in them. If you've got some throat irritation going on, I take one of these and just pop it at the back of my throat. If I have some tooth pain, I would take one and pop it all over, or even just take the oil and rub it, but you could rub it on the tooth. So you're probably wondering, but you're a prepper, and why are you telling me about how to keep healthy? Well, these are all things that we're going to need, even more so if it ever comes to the major issue with like grid down situation or anything like that. You need to stay healthy. You need to keep your immune system healthy. And these are easy ways to do that without having to stockpile a ton of other items like emergency and all of those. And also oils are super effective, and it doesn't take very much. So that's why I have got the oils in my preparedness plan. So the On Guard beadlets are a quarter drop of each, and you can take I take these, again, if I'm out and about, like at the grocery store, going to Costco, if I'm on a plane and somebody's sneezing behind me, I just pop these. It works, guys. I have not been sick from flying, and I don't know how long. And I've been on many, many flights in the last couple of years. So if you're not comfortable with taking them internally, there is the oil. And this is a 15 ml bottle. It has about 280 drops of oil in it. You can just take this with some coconut oil and rub it on the bottoms of your feet. I say the bottoms of your feet because, number one, it's one of the least sensitive spots of your body, and there is cinnamon in this, so you're going to want to dilute it with some coconut oil or some lotion. It also, that's where your nerve endings are, right? And that's how you're going to get it into your system the quickest. So that is what I do. You can also maybe put some, if you've got like, again, the throat thing going on, you can just rub it with some coconut oil on the outside. You will want to always dilute On Guard because it does have the cinnamon in it, and that's one of the hotter oils. So it will cause some skin irritation if you don't dilute it. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to irritate your skin a little bit. They have recently come out with an On Guard sanitizing spray. So this is your hand sanitizer. Comes in a nifty little bottle. You just spray it on your hand. See that? And you're good to go. And I also love the smell of it. Like On Guard just makes me feel happy. I don't know what essential oil in there makes me specifically happy, but it does make me happy. So I have this in my purse. I have this in the car. I've got one in the bathroom, especially in my purse, because I tell you, you go into those public bathrooms and it's disgusting. If I'm on a plane, I will spray down the little tray. You just can't be too careful, especially with what's going on this winter. It seems to be a bad winter. I think that every winter is bad, but I feel like this winter seems to be worse. So my next item are the On Guard throat drops. And these are like throat protecting drops. So if you've got a sore throat, again, with a throat irritation, suck on one of these and it's going to help soothe that irritation and calm it down. And you also have, it tastes good. It's a little bit numbing. So if you've got a toothache, that's good for that too. It has organic cane sugar, so there is a little bit of sugar for sweetener in there. And it's got the clove oil and orange and cinnamon, eucalyptus, and cassia and myrrh. So super, super yummy and a great way to not only soothe your throat, but also help boost your immune system. Because I'm not going to say that you aren't ever going to get sick by using oils, but I can tell you that if we've gotten sick in the last 4 years, which I honestly can't recall a time where we were super sick, the duration ends up being shorter. And so you're able to get through it quicker and it just doesn't seem to get as bad. So that's just my take on using the oils for your immune system. And like I said, you're going to want to stay healthy when you get into that situation where if it's a shit hit the fan situation or something like that, right? So then you come down to the sanitizing. So let's say you don't have power and you're on a well, so you don't have running water. And it's not even because the zombies are coming. We're talking if there's a power outage because of weather related, right? Which I had multiple times when we lived out in the middle of nowhere. I have yet to have the power go out in our new home, but we are now in town, so I don't know. It's not going to be quite the same. So we've got some more things to help kill the germs. We've got the On Guard foaming hand soap, which is really great, smells amazing, and will work in any foaming hand soap dispenser that you have. It literally, you can fill the container or you can fill it halfway and fill it with water if you want to stretch it a little bit. I tend to do that and it hasn't really affected the way it works. It doesn't smell quite as On Guard-y, but it still works pretty well. And then we have the On Guard concentrate. This takes literally 2 tablespoons if you want to use it in just a spray bottle for cleaner around your home. And then if you want to use it on the bathroom, they recommend a little bit more, so about 3 tablespoons. And it's got a little chart on here to tell you exactly how much to use. Again, it smells amazing because it's On Guard. Super, super effective. I also add a little bit of lemon to mine just for the degreaser portion of it for my kitchen because our stove, for whatever reason, gets disgusting. when we're cooking. So, and it kind of depends on who's cooking, but just saying. So it's great. And I feel good because you know what? I believe in child labor, and my kids can clean with this without being bothered by any of the chemical smell, because it's not Lysol, it's not bleach, it's not those wipe things, any of those. My cousin was, before she converted to using oils, she was using those Lysol wipes. And I was upstairs and she was downstairs in the bathroom, and I was getting throat irritation upstairs and I wasn't even using the wipe. So that's one of the steps that we've taken to get rid of those chemicals and all of those ickies in the air from those cleaners, is using the On Guard, because they're not chemicals and they're safe to use around kids. You could spray this stuff on your baby's toys and it would be great. And last but not least, we have laundry detergent. I obviously I need to buy some more. This comes with a whole 10 ml bottle of On Guard in it. It only takes, it's good for those top or front load washers. It's good for 64 loads, you guys. This bottle here is 64 loads. So it only takes a tablespoon, I think, is what it takes. That's what, or a quarter of a cap. So it's about 2 tablespoons of detergent per load. So it's amazing, and it smells good, and it really gets, it's got natural, it's non-toxic, environmentally friendly, and it has natural suffocants, enzymes, and essential oils in it. So it gets your clothes clean, and there's no toxins. So really great for your baby's clothes, right? And your kids' clothes. This isn't necessarily something I would say I wanted to have in my preparedness plan, because, you know, we'll probably be doing laundry by hand at that point. But look how compact it is. Like, you could store a ton of these, and because it only needs a tablespoon or two to do a load, it really is actually probably more cost effective. And again, it's going to kill the germs. So you're going to be healthier. Because I've been reading a lot of those like post-apocalyptic genre books, and I'm just thinking, I don't want to get sick. I don't want my family to get sick. And I don't want to have to deal with any of those kinds of germs. And having these on hand gives me peace of mind that if it does come to that, or even, okay, we live in North Idaho. Say it snows like a foot. Okay, to keep us from leaving the house, it'd probably be closer to 18 to 24 inches. But my point is, if we're stuck at home, we don't have any power, we don't have any running water, I'm going to have my spray bottle of On Guard ready, and that's going to help keep us clean, right? It's going to keep the countertops sanitized. And then we're going to have the sanitizing spray, and so that's going to keep us clean. And then our immune systems are going to be needing to be helped because it's winter and everybody gets sick in the winter, and we don't want to get sick. So we've got our On Guard drops. And so it just really comes down to keeping yourselves healthy and keeping yourselves ready for when stuff does happen, because it's life and life happens, right? So I so appreciate you coming today, and I am so hoping that I've helped you in some way. I'm going to start doing these every week. I'm going to do a different oil every week and explain why I use that in my preparedness plan, and why I'm so passionate about why people should have oils in their prep plan, right? Because they're super compact. You can throw them in your bug out bag. You can throw them in your go bag. You can keep them in your car. They don't expire. So it makes sense. Like, and it's healthier for you than fish antibiotics. And I'm not saying that we don't maybe have those on our shelf. But once I found oils, this just made sense to me, because there are multiple uses for each oil. So you can use them for many, many things, and not just invest in some antibiotics that might go bad. So anyway, I hope I've answered some questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to message me or email me. My email is mamacouts@gmail.com. And if you're interested in getting your own oils, I can help you with that too. There's some ways to get them a little bit more affordable. There's ways to get free oils every month. And it definitely is part of our plan every month, right along with our food, right? So just budget it in and you're good to go. And you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars every month either. So if that interests you, let me know. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.